In the rolling hills of southwest France lies Pomport, a village where time slows down. Today we'll share a Sunday lunch at Bistro du Clocher, then take to the skies for sweeping views of an old windmill and the majestic Monbazillac castle. Join us for a taste of the Dordogne's beauty from table to tower.
Before you start watching this video, let me tell you that this was an early one with the equipment. We're kind of running down the stock footage and that we've got of these videos. We've not been out for a while. So we're just using up stuff that we've got on the drives. Anyway, I've got to apologise straight off because the editing in it looks like stop motion animation, especially with me, because I may as well get it out now. I suffer with ADHD, and when I'm under pressure, I go really twitchy and a bit mad. Is the easiest thing to say. So bear that in mind, and we should be getting some really nice restaurants in pretty soon. The other thing is, this week we had a loss of one of the lads. Louise rescued a dog 10 years ago that was in a pound and all depressed, and his name was Igor. And we've missed him by 2 weeks. He was a lovely lad, very feral, but he had a really big heart, and he'll be a great loss to the clan. So yeah, it's a real shame we've lost Igor. And he was a stray from Cognac, and this video is dedicated to him.
There he goes to get drone footage of that tower that he thinks may be an old windmill. We shall see. Just outside Pomport.
I'm just outside Pomport at the minute, and we're smack bang in the middle of the Bergerac wine region. Tower, which is that there, and if you have a look, you can see that's Bergerac there off in the distance, and we've got some rough weather. See if I can get in the tower. I don't know if this is a watchtower or an old windmill, so I'm going to try to get up there anyway. Wow. That's the staircase. There. It looks a little bit dodgy for my liking. So I'm going to give it a miss. I think that's a windmill. I don't really know, if I'm honest. I'll have a look on a map and see what it says. I'm in the middle of a vineyard, if you didn't get it with the with the drone. That's where we are. That could be either a watchtower or a windmill. Either and or one. Today we are in a little town called Pomport, and we are going to a restaurant called the Bistro du Clocher. Let's give it a go, see what it's like. You like that? You like it? Louise has just asked if we can go into the church, and it's closed on a Sunday. Who'd have thought it? It's got a castellated spire, which is unusual. Anyway, enough of that. Sunday lunch, fantastic.
For my starter, I'm having the egg mayonnaise and the croissant at the moment, couscous and legumes.
You had a drink?
I'm not, no, I've said water. And if I do have a dessert, I'll probably have the fondant or chocolate, but I'm probably not going to
Chocolate fondant.
Chocolate fondant.
Chocolate fondant.
So what are you having?
I'm having the pimientos padron. Don't know what that is. For my starter, I'm having the pave de boeuf with the puree, the legumes, salad and chips, and I'm having the Cafe Gourmand Clocher for my dessert. I'm also having a pint of Budweiser. No, I thought. Yeah, super.
Done. You can
Change your mind.
change your mind about the egg mayonnaise.
Go on.
We're gonna have the patatas bravas. I'm having the patatas bravas to start with.
Yeah.
Change my mind. And I'm having the fish of the moment with couscous.
Fishy moment.
With legume.
Fishy moment.
Fish of the moment. I like that better. Maybe when you have that drink. The patatas bravas with this Brava store. And
They're quite nice actually.
some there. Got a big lump of mozzarella. Got a bit of a fruit salad in top.
Super, merci. Bon, on est là. C'est l'ancien. Monsieur, est-ce qu'il est possible pour... Merci.
Voilà. Merci. Mine is a caviar fish shoot and some sort of vegetables underneath. But I thought it was couscous, but
It's like a big couscous, isn't it?
got peas. That's the vegetarian burrata. It's like mozzarella and fruit. Well, I've enjoyed that. A bit full though. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this wine up. Enjoy your meal?
Well, it was very good. I enjoyed it lots.
Oh, you acting like a robot.
I don't know. I thought it would be funny for the camera. It was lovely, yeah, the food was great, I thought.
Yeah.
A few things I'd want them to tweak, like the tapas and entrees not being very visible. Because I thought all that up on my own.
Why don't you say this in the review?
I think I should say in the review, yes. But anyway, yeah, nice restaurant, great atmosphere, brilliant atmosphere, and the food was good. I thought.
I'm not doing that, you know, because you're all very blooming over there.
I'm blooming. Yeah, it was good anyway.
Blooming.
Wave on the mountains.
If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us grow. This next clip is of the Chateau of Monbazillac. In a previous video, Key 24, and we went to the Chateau de Bridois. Bridois and Monbazillac were at war with each other during the wars of religion. Monbazillac was a Huguenot fort and Bridois was Roman Catholic. This is the Chateau of Monbazillac. We didn't actually go in it because the day was horrifically hot. We'd been at it all day and we just didn't fancy it. We will go back there. Now, Monbazillac is quite famous, well, is famous in that region where Pomport is. And Monbazillac's really famous for sweet dessert wines. So, the Chateau de Monbazillac,
Known for sweet wine,
Yeah.
sweet dessert wine.
sweet wine, and we're only doing it really because the Bistro du Clocher in Pomport was in the domain of Monbazillac. So we'll have to come and do a full review of it here because there's a restaurant here and all that. You got to pay €11 in to see the chateau and that. So we'll do that another time, I think.
No. So that was fun looking at the chateau from afar.
Yeah.
It's the end of the day, so
Yeah.
a bit tired.
Bit tired.
Might go
Yeah.
to
Anyway, that's the Chateau Monbazillac.
The region of Monbazillac began to be cultivated from around 1080 by the monks of the Abbey of St Martin. In the Middle Ages, the vines were planted on the hillside of the north of the town of Bergerac. The 100 Years' War having devastated these plots, the notables of the town decided to colonise the southern slopes. The 4th of September 1495 brought with it the creation of La Vigne Sud, distant ancestor of the AOC Monbazillac. Very quickly, the local white wines become increasingly popular in France and then in Europe. The reform of the Edict of Nantes, 1685, further augmented the phenomenon. The Protestants from Bergerac sought refuge in the Netherlands, then the epicentre of international commerce.
Review for the Bistro du Clocher in the little hamlet of Pomport in the wine region of Bergerac, Monbazillac to be precise. What did you have, Louise?
I had, for starters, patatas bravas. What did you have for starters, Richard?
I had pimenton candro. Mine was a bowl of roasted chilies. It was a tapas. Louise's patatas bravas was a tapas as well. On the menu, it shows entrees and tapas. Mm-hmm. Now, there were 5 of us at the meal. We could have, if we'd have known that, 3 of us picked patatas bravas, 1 of us had nothing, and I had the pimiento. If we'd have thought about it and knew that it was a tapas, we could have ordered the arancini, which is like rice balls, the pimiento and the patatas bravas, and shared it like that. That's really what tapas is about, isn't it? The chilies were okay, cooked. They weren't very spicy, but there was just too many of them. What did you have for your main, Louise?
I had croissant of the moment,
Which was
cabillaud, which is cod. It had a tomato sauce on top, couscous, but it was the big ball couscous, like mini gnocchi kind of thing. And it got tomato and courgette. It was very tasty. And the bread was lovely as well.
Bread was so
I enjoyed the bread. It's like stone baked almost, wasn't it? So what did you have for your main?
I had a ronde de boeuf, or a pave of boeuf, which is, it's not a beef steak. It's a big meaty round on a puree, and I think the puree was sweet potato, it may have been something else, with salad and home-cooked French fries that were double cooked and really tasty. There was also a truffle butter on it, which was really nice. I ordered mine à point, which is under rare. I've got to say it was cooked perfectly. What did you have for your dessert, Louise?
I had Café Gourmand.
And what did that consist of?
That was chocolate fondant, chocolate cake, a panna cotta with a raspberry sauce on top, tiramisu, a citron tart, and a café crème. You had the same, didn't you, but different coffee?
Yep, I had an allongé, but exactly the same.
I enjoyed the panna cotta one and the fondant. I didn't like the tiramisu because I don't like tiramisu. I didn't really like the citron tart either.
It was a little bit overcooked and brittle. The lemon curd was a little bit too sloppy. How much was it?
The Café Gourmand was 10. My fish was 22. My patatas bravas was 5. We had a bottle of wine between us.
Which was a local wine.
Pomport Rosé.
Which was a
Merlot and Malbec.
It was lovely, yeah,
Very
really
nice.
nice. I had a Budweiser, which was €6. My Pimento was €6.50. The Ronde Buff was 20. And how much was the Café Gourmand?
10.
10.
So yours came to 47
Yeah,
and mine came to 42.
yeah. Great atmosphere in there.
Yeah, it was really buzzing, wasn't
It was really buzzing.
It was full.
Yeah, service, fantastic. I would say it slipped a little bit halfway through service. One of the party, he ordered a left and it didn't arrive. I don't think it really mattered though because he couldn't drink all of it anyway. The big bowl, this big. So what did you think about the food?
I really enjoyed it, actually. I was surprised because we didn't know where we were going today.
Restaurant?
Really nice. Really like that. Yeah, it's really nice and clean.
Clean. Service was good.
Yeah,
Service was fantastic.
can't fault it, really.
I've got to say my beef was cooked perfectly. French fries were superb. Maybe the puree needed a little bit of seasoning, but on the whole, I think the dessert was really good. Apart from the hard and crusty citron tart, but all that aside, you know, we're
So I
gonna...
like the base on that.
Would you recommend it?
Yes, definitely.
What would you score it out of 10?
Probably a 9. Only because they didn't explain what the tapas and starters were. It's not obvious what they were. And just the flavour of the lemon tart thing. Can't score them down on the tiramisu because we don't like it. I don't think it was particularly bad. I just
No,
don't like
it was tasty.
Yeah.
It was a tasty tiramisu.
Nothing.
Nothing like spicy side to it, tonight.
What did you have?
We've already done that.
What would you score it then?
I would give it 8 out of 10. Reasons being, I would score them down on the Pimenton or Pimento. There's no way mine was a starter. So I'm scoring it down on that. I'm scoring it down on the rosé bucket coming half a bottle in and the tart base on the Café Gourmand was like a bullet. The rest of it, superb. Bistro du Clocher, Pomport, superb. It was really good. And I would go back there and I would tell people to go there. I would also tell the people that wanted to go there to book because we got in by the skin of our teeth. It's not the biggest restaurant. Great atmosphere, you know, I suppose you'd have a really good time. It was open till 5 on a Sunday and everyone was still getting drunk as we were leaving.
It was very homely there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It felt very comfortable.
Really nice, it was lovely. Really good atmosphere.
Nice decor.
Yeah.
The bar was nice.
So if you like the video, click the notification bell, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one and speak to you soon. Bye. 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 See you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and share as well.
Oh yeah, share it as well.
Share.
Share it.